pardon some former campaign aides, former GOP congressmen, his son-in-law Jared Kushner's father, former Blackwater security operatives, your colleague, Senator Ben Sasse, saying, quote, "This is rotten to the core." While the president certainly has the power, do you disagree with how he's using it?
In some cases, I do. I think the case of Mike Flynn, for instance, was completely legitimate to pardon him because the prosecution was a abuse of power. I don't think Michael Flynn ever committed a crime. But some of these other cases, I mean, my goodness, we have tax fraud and bank fraud, witness tampering, obstruction of justice. But because they were close to the president, they got pardoned. This is unfortunately reminiscent of the Mark Rich pardon by President Clinton. It is legal, it is constitutional, but I think it's a misuse of the power.
Some are suggesting it is time to reform presidential pardon powers. Do you agree?
You know, it's a good discussion to have, but it's a tough call. This is obviously a constitutional power, so I don't know how we would do it without amending the Constitution. And I think it would be very challenging.
Do you anticipate a lot more pardons before he leaves office, Senator?
I don't know what to anticipate. This president is often unpredictable.
President Trump continues disputing the outcome of the 2020 presidential contest. Do you have concerns about it hurting Republicans in Georgia, where those critical runoffs will decide the Senate majority?
Well, I think the president should accept the outcome of the election. He had every right to challenge these votes. He had every right to recount and to litigate. He has done all of those things. In my state of Pennsylvania, he's drawn conservative Republican judges who've dismissed these cases for a lack of any credible evidence. In the case of Georgia, I think the reason we're going to win is we have better candidates. I think that's just an objective fact. Better candidates and people who better reflect the wishes of the people of Georgia, and Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue, two terrific senators. So I'm still cautiously optimistic about Georgia.